Ashe, and so it is. Ashe, and so it is. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's what. No, no. That's what the Word of God says. My people, the people are the people of God, people created by God. That's all humanity. That's all mankind. And when we come, that's why when we come together in that consciousness and we come together in that understanding, we begin to realize, yeah, if we truly are one, we get stuff done. I heard you say earlier that old cliche, that old thing. I remember it too from when I was younger. I used to hear my grandmother and them say it. Many hands make the work light. Many hands make the work light. And so, yeah, yeah, when we really come together on anything, think about it. Anytime you see us as people, just God's people, anytime we come together as people on any subject, any topic, anything, I don't care what it is, from world wars to neighborhood scuffles to politics, when we come together as we the people that we talk about, the people, we can do anything we choose. And we usually do whatever we want. We make it happen when we come together. So now that we have come together on a common cause, once again, a common cause, notice I said cause because God has given us a cause. Now that we've come together again on a common cause, we're coming together as God's people. We're reaching out to God's people and telling them, come on, come in, get on the cause, come be a part of the cause. The cause is the eradication of homelessness and poverty, fighting that fight, knowing that we shall and we will win. In fact, we're winning skirmishes all the time. Hmm? We're fighting the battle and winning skirmishes all the time. Every time we get some people off the streets and into the permanent housing, we're winning some of the skirmishes. Every time we get people that are impoverished, we give them a source of income and start bringing income to them and bringing them the grace of money, we're winning skirmishes. And we're fighting this battle against poverty and homelessness. But we're winning the fight, guys. Every day. Every day. That's why I'm so excited. I see it. We're winning the fight. The battle's still being fought. Fight ain't over, but we're winning. We're on the winning side, guys. We are on the winning side. We're on God's side. That's why we're on the winning side here. That's why provision has been made. That's why we've been given every tool, every weapon, everything we need. We just said it in the pledge. That's why that pledge is what it is. That's why God moved upon that brother, that loving brother that comes in here and does the affirmations for us and reads those affirmations. But that brother was a part of the moving of Spirit of God upon him and Lizelle to create that along with the affirmations. You think that's by happenstance or just a coincidence, a kinky dinky that we have that pledge worded the way it is? And then now we have God giving us the very tools that we pledge to use. My. Look, look at God. Look at God. Every person that we touch, every life that we touch through our jobs, as we do our jobs, can somebody mute? Somebody's got something really loud going. I don't know what that is. Thank you. Every good work that we do, guys, every bit of the works of God that we do here are being rewarded. Rewarded. I want to use that word intentionally. Those works are being rewarded massively. Your work on your job here in what I call the kingdom, your job here, the work you do, you're being paid like incredible, incredible sums for a reason. This company, this business, this money train, we Acquisition Alliance School of Prosperity, we support the charity. Okay, so if we support the charity, then what's the charity all about that we're supporting financially? We already know. Ever wonder where the money is going to come from for us to really make a serious dent in poverty or even eradicate poverty as we talk about? You ever really think that maybe God had a plan to give you that kind of money, millions of dollars, turning each and every one of you into millionaires for that purpose of doing what you just promised you would do in that pledge? That's why, for those of you, and I'm looking at who's here, I see who's here, each and every one of you, that's why you are given, you are given, once the money train starts running, anyway, you're being given $65,000 a month residual money for that purpose, so that we can annihilate poverty, so that we can eliminate homelessness, so that we can take people from poverty to philanthropy. That's where the money is. That's where God, that's the blessing. That's the financial blessing that we talk about. That's the financial blessing that makes everything work. That's the financial blessing that makes everything happen for the mission and cause of the charity. Blessed to give, where we tell people, be a blessing and receive a blessing. Be a blessing to homeless people, and not just the donation of, no, be a blessing and receive a blessing. And then donations as well that we're telling people. But for real talk, we're really trying to get people to see that they can really be a blessing to the cause. See, they can join the cause. They can become a part of the mission. They can come to the School of Prosperity and learn about how God has made it possible for us to do what we do in that cause, in that mission, fulfilling our pledge, our promise. We have everything we need, guys. We lack nothing. We only but have to do it. Well, what is that? What is that, Tony? What do you mean do it? We're doing it. What are you talking about? I guarantee you, whatever you're looking at, whatever you're paying attention to, whatever you're looking at, when you change the way you look at that thing will change. Guaranteed. When you start to see yourself differently, you will change. And here's what needs to happen. All of us, I'm in the midst of it every day, constantly. We must have the paradigm shift. We've got to change how we see, how we think about what we're doing. This mission, this cause, what we're doing. And I'm gonna stop, Gwen. And what we're doing, but we have to have the paradigm shift to see ourselves and know ourselves in what we're doing as being on our job and everything that that entails. But see, on the job, God shows you your job description. When you're on your job, when you're on the job, when you see yourself as a BBO, excuse me, let me back away from that. When you see yourself on the job, you realize you have a job and you're on the job. You call yourself a crusader. You can call yourself a best business owner. You can call yourself an entrepreneur. You can be a spiritual entrepreneur, whatever. But when you're on the job, your job description will be shown to you every day because of the job you're on. When you see yourself differently, things will appear differently. When you see yourself as someone specifically chosen, anointed by God, particularly pointed out and said, hey, you come here. When you see yourself as that and understand not just how grateful or thankful you should be, but even, yeah, that too, but even more so, understand God has chosen you to be on the job, on this job, on the same job that all of us are on, this job, this journey of blessings, to be a blessing to the homeless, this journey of blessings, to be a blessing to God's people in what God has given us the blessing of. That's so powerful, y'all. God allows us to live out our creed, our credo, being blessed to be a blessing, receiving blessings to be a blessing with that same blessing that we received. The money train, the matrix, the money, the financial blessing. When we see ourselves on our job every day, when we see ourselves going to work to do the works every day, and that's what you see yourself doing and being, and that's how you identify, watch what happens. This whole thing will take on a whole different appearance for you. I kid you not. Sure will. And I realized that for myself, I realized that every day, step by step, God's working it out. Every day, step by step, God is leading me and guiding me and showing me which way I ought go on my journey of blessings on my job. My employer all day, every day, shows me exactly what I ought to do, tells me my job description first thing in the morning when I first wake up, remind me of my job description, and sets me on my journey, on my job. And it's a cool thing because the only thing I have to do is keep my eyes on him. All I have to do is keep my eyes on God. Because he said, I'll lead you and I will guide you. Okay, so here we go. I don't have to wonder what do I do on my job. I don't have to think about, I only have to think about what I do, what do I do on my job. Because every day my job description is shown to me. Every day my job, what I am to do is shown to me every day. And it's really cool, guys, because what we get to do is this. Our job description and what we're supposed to do on our job every day is innate to you. It's natural. It's normal. It's in your DNA. You can't help yourself when you let yourself go. You can't help yourself when you stop distrusting, when you stop fear, and you stop worrying about somebody misusing you, when you open up and let yourself loose and let it go, your job description, what you do on your job, becomes innate. It's normal because we are built to love each other. For real. We do all kinds of things to not to make that not true in our humanity. We can, the humans, boy, we're interesting. We're interesting as humans, but nevertheless, we're built, we're designed, we're created for love because we're built, created, and designed by the God that is love. So naturally, we want to help each other. Naturally, we feel for one another. We have empathy in our hearts. We have feelings like, man, it doesn't feel good when I see some other of me, another of me suffering in any way. That's natural in us. So on your job every day, as you go to do the works, as you go to work, do your works. On your job, you naturally want to be a blessing. You naturally want to help someone. It's a natural, innate instinct. And when you've been given specifically tools that you can help people, the people of God, with, and I'm not going to try to go down the list tonight because there are many, they're numerous for what we do, see, on our job, on this journey that we're on together, this job that we're on together. We have multiple blessings. Multiple blessings. Blessings on top of blessings. And that's a good thing. Isn't it? That's a good feeling. That you can help, you can be a blessing to, you can edify somebody's life, you can love on somebody, you can show somebody the grace of God, you can show somebody the love of God through what you're doing. And you can do it multiplistically on many different levels. You can just bless people all over the place in all different kinds of ways, with all kinds of different things, with all kinds of services, blessings, with all kinds of products, blessings, with all kinds of matrices, blessings, with all kinds of compensation plans, blessings. Those are the blessings that you're being blessed with to go and bless somebody. My dear sister Gwen said it earlier today. We got to get on our job. We got to get on the job. That's all. Just get on your job. Just go to work. Just go to work. And that means everybody you know, every physical body you know, everybody you know that you have any kind of a connection, relationship to or with, now because you see them differently, when you remember what you look upon, when you change the way you look upon it, it changes. See, now you see them differently because it's changed, because you're not looking upon them from the same way anymore. You don't look at your family members or friends or past associates anymore as people that you already know. When you come to them, they're going to tell you, well, what is this you talking about? Here you go again. It's just another one. Pop, 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 pop. No, you're not even painting that personality on them anymore. How about that? How about when we change what we perceive that people will say, that people are going to do, how people are going to think when we start talking to them about this job, this journey, what we do, where we're at, what we're all about. See, we start normally with, well, people are going to say, well, I'll tell you, my family, I can already hear them. Well, man, I already know. See, well, you know how people are. If you start from there, that's what you're going to get. But if you start from, I got a brand new mentality over here. I have a different paradigm. Boy, you know what? I have something that's uniquely different, never been done before. Nobody's ever done it, and it's designed to help people. Wow. I've got something that is so totally different. It's never been before. No one has ever done this like this. No one has ever helped people like this. Yes, many people have helped other people in many different ways, but this one, my job, oh, by the way, it's my job. My job on this job, nobody's ever done this. Everything about my job is unique. First time ever. Never happened before. Whatever you're thinking, guys, that's what that looking at thing is. Whatever you're thinking on, whatever you're thinking about, when you change the way you think about it, it will change, whatever it is. And that's not because Tony Coleman said it, that's because God said it. And that's fact. I'm excited, guys. Gwen said it earlier. I'm just flat excited. I'm telling you. That's why I'm here running my mouth. That's why I'm here talking to you. I love you. Love you with the love of Christ. And I know where we're going. And I know what we're about. I know what's about to happen. I know what is happening. And I know some future things. Call it whatever you feel with it, or whatever you want. But yeah, yeah, this is good. This is good. Well, it's 9, almost 9:30 my time, almost 10:30 your time. I don't know if Liza is going to come on and say anything. I still see Acquisition Alliance there. I see that Gwendolyn, dear sister, has gone. And she's, you know what, guys? Can I say something? And it's not just because that's my buddy either. But man, thank God for Gwen. You hear me? You guys hear me? Thank God for her. I'm serious. Thank God for her, guys. Really. I mean, really, 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 really. Thank God for her. Man, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I see her as, who's that? Who? Who? There you go. There you go. Absolutely. Absolutely. But well, well, ladies, I want you to know that I'm I'm in another phase. I hope you can hear it. I've moved into another phase of being involved in what we're doing, and you will hear me speak from now on about our job, the job that we're on together, and us doing our job. What is our job? A journey of blessings. And you know what's fun? We get to ride a train called the Money Train of Grace while we do our job. I think that's cool. I think that's so cool. It's so cool. Ah, well, anyhow, love you guys. I'm gonna go. I will see you in the morning. I mean, I will see you in the morning for those of you that will show up for prayer. I know you, Diane and Gail, May, Bonita. I'm not sure if you, Bonita, join us if you can. We'll be here in the morning for prayer. Alrighty, guys. We'll see you in the morning. Love you much.